to the Shelly Studio and another Watercolor Wednesday. Today I am attempting another landscape. This is a small one. I am trying to create a card. So I'm just doing a small watercolor, and I just wet around the page and left the edges white. I kind of wanted this cool interesting border around the edges of the painting. You'll see later that I make the mistake and keep going to the bottom of the page, forgetting what I had started out doing. So right here I'm just adding some blue to create a sky, and I think that looks pretty good. So I stop and I let it dry, and it fades too much, so I'll go back in. But right now we're gonna create sort of a mountainish landscape. I combined a little bit of green and added some blue, trying to make it look a little bit brown but kind of on the green side. This one has a little bit more green back there. Now I'm just blending it out so it fades into the foreground, and now I decide I need it a little bit darker. So I just keep messing with it. I keep attempting these landscapes, hoping that one of these times I'll get it the way I like it. See right there, I think I do this whole bottom and then realize what I've done. I'm gonna go, oh yeah, I was gonna leave that white. Well, yeah, right there where I paused. I'm like, shoot, okay. So much for that idea. So and this is just kind of greens and yellows, and it is way too bright, so I do end up adding more color and more color to try and get it to all go together. And one of the watercolor ladies that I've taken classes from, she believes there should be a human element in landscapes that makes them more interesting, and I kind of agree with her. I'm not very good at it, so I did kind of sketch in brown a little bit of a just kind of a barn or shed building there. It's nondescript. And here I'm just trying to add more depth to the background, but I like the white. I like it how it looks like a cloud, so I just do a little bit, and I'm just softening the edges by applying a little bit of clean water to my brush and blending out those areas. Just to keep it, still keep it soft and cloudy looking. There we go. And I think my mountains need help. So I just start dabbing, and of course my background is still a little damp, so it does bleed a little bit. I think I need a lot more practice with landscapes. Working a little bit on that building, trying to make it look like something instead of just a blob. Looks like a shack, right? I think it's at this point I decide to try doing painting a little bit like Gina Ahrens. If you've ever seen hers, her watercolors are just awesome, and I really should try painting like her a little bit more, because I really like her style. This is not it right here, by the way, but when I go back into the mountains, and she has this way of just like touching the paint to her paper and then cleaning off the brush and then blending it out, and it just makes these cool sort of drippy watercolor patterns and turns into a great image. So when I go back in to try and help my mountains, I kind of tried a little bit, except for this part right here. Yeah, that was too much orange. I don't know what I was thinking. So we're gonna just try to tone that down. I think I was thinking autumn. Autumn. Yeah. Of course, I'm not waiting for the different layers to dry, so they're kind of starting to bleed into each other. I decide everything's still a little too flat, so now I've grabbed the Payne's Gray. I'm just trying to add more depth to things. Here's what she'd do. She'd put that on there, and then she'd just kind of blend it in a little bit, just like that. But she does it so much better. Now if we keep practicing, we'll get better, right? I decide there's too much white right there. It just looks out of place. I'm just adding a little bit of a brown color to try and get that not so noticeable. Here again, trying to make this look like a barn or a house or something, so you can make it so you can see the separation between the roof and the sides. And I didn't have a paper towel, and I was too lazy to go find one, or I didn't want to stop to go find one. So I'm using my hand to squeeze out the excess water. And I'm putting some more Payne's Gray on that barn. Shed. And blend it out here. Now you can really tell where the roof is. Decide I want to try to lift up some of this that's bleeding, but this color is not lifting. Might have helped a little bit. So I decided, since I messed up the other part, that I would trim this down closer to the painting. So I just kind of did a rough tear around the edges, and that is it. I'm gonna stick that onto a card, and I made sure it fit inside the envelope. maybe somebody will get that. Well, I hope you liked that. If you did like it, please hit like. Feel free to share, comment. Love to hear your comments. And as always, if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.